What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Yes, welcome back to another edition of the Coffee Moto Pod here. I was gonna wait till Wednesday to do this, but we just have too much to talk about. So, this is post Southwick here. The motos just ended about, I want to say, maybe an hour ago now. And after Southwick today, we just have so much to cover. With things that happened after I recorded the last pod / with Southwick here, and basically I'm just going to be talking about the future of not only the Pro Motocross, well actually more of the Pro Motocross series, how I see this going here, and I guess we can talk a little bit about the future going into 2024 because some things have broke since I made that last pod. So let's first I'm just going to get into it. The thumbnail of this video, I titled this pod Wild Things because wild things are happening. Let's just get into it. The Hayden Deegan thing. Yes, Hayden Deegan has now taken the points lead in the 250 national champion. I never thought those words would ever come out of my mouth. I never thought, wow, Hayden Deegan just won a heat race would ever come out of my mouth back in February in Tampa when he did that. That was wild. I think this is even more wild. I knew the kid was good, but really, points leader here. So Southwick, obviously Hunter comes in with an 11-point lead after, and honestly not 100%, but today was just kind of embarrassing for Hunter. First moto, not his fault. Honestly, the first moto is why Hayden Deegan has the points lead right now. Hunter was ahead of Deegan, just doing what he could to not doing what he could, doing what he had to do to hold him off, and then the bike blew, and then obviously that officially gave Hayden Deegan the points lead. But if you're Hunter, you have a new motor. Maybe he was feeling some stuff that second moto that allowed him not to go as hard as he could, or just the track was beat down. I don't know what it was, but Hunter Lawrence got absolutely destroyed that second moto. Not by Deegan. He still beat Deegan, but still. To be right on Jalek Swoll with 2 laps to go and then not pass him, that is kind of embarrassing. No disrespect to Jalek. He did a good job of holding him off, but still. You can't go from win the first 4 overalls, have this championship under control, and then not even have anything for Jalek Swoll. So yeah, he honestly should have had the points lead coming out of today. Unfortunately, that did not happen. Now we're gonna go into Spring Creek, and Hayden Deegan is going to have that red plate. That is gonna. I know a lot of people say they aren't shocked, and I advise you, even your biggest Hayden Deegan homers who live in your mom's basement, you have to be shocked by this. You have to be just a tiny bit surprised. I know y'all believed, but not his rookie year. You probably didn't think about this your rookie year. Kid's gonna win. Kid's gonna win. If he wins this title this year, straight up, because I think Hunter is now better. He'll have another week of testing and riding under his belt. He'll be better. You cannot come out here and tell me that Hunter Lawrence is not going to still win this title, because I'm thinking Hunter Lawrence is still going to win this title. But I'm telling you right now, if Deegan gets an over 15-point lead, this title is kind of over for everybody else. The fact that he only has 1 moto win, and that moto win didn't even come with an overall. His overall came with some luck from Hunter, because Hunter Lawrence should have a massive points lead right now. I'm just going to say that right now. Hunter Lawrence should have a massive points lead right now, because he was going to go 1-1 at Redbud. Unfortunately, that happened. He was at least going to have a decent points gap. Not big, but he was probably going to have the points lead coming out of Southwick had the bike not blown up. So, I know Deegan homers who live in their mom's basement are going to hate me for that opinion, but y'all need some common sense. So yeah, but that was the championship battle, but that wasn't the overall battle, because I believe Deegan went like 410, Hunter went like 25-8, the 25 obviously because the motor blew. At the front, Tom Vial won. He just won the overall. Not a surprise. I said to myself, if he's gonna get a moto win anywhere, it's gonna be Southwick. And he got that first moto win. Yeah, Justin Cooper tipped over, but I believe he was going around Justin Cooper and held off a charging Hampshire to finish third, and win that overall. Joe Shimoda finally got a second a moto win and like third overall, I believe. RJ Hampshire, what would this 250 class be without RJ? Man, that dude never gives up. And Cooper was tracking down Shimoda, and if he got Shimoda, he would have won the overall. But unfortunately tipped over, and that pretty much gave Tom the overall, but it wasn't over till it was literally over. Poor Justin Cooper, poor Hunter Lawrence, and good for Tom Vial. I'm glad he got the first one in America out of the way, and that'll boost his confidence here. Another kind of sandy track, my personal favorite of the series. Spring Creek coming up here. Yeah. Millville, as you know, is my favorite because I was able to attend there last year. That track is incredible. The area around it is incredible. It is unbelievable. 450s, what do we even need to talk about there? The one thing I can't, well, actually two things. One, I'm surprised Jet Lawrence's drug tests have not came back positive for performance enhancing drugs. That kid is on another level. I'm not saying he's doing PEDs, but I'm just saying check something. Check the bike, check something. Kid's cheating for real. And yeah, I'm just going to leave it at that and let you guys argue about that. Chase Sexton with the best gear setup of the year, both Supercross and Motocross combined. That blue and green Super Tech gear, as you guys know, if you watch the pilot episode of this podcast, you know Alpine Stars is my favorite. That gear is slowly becoming my favorite gear. I mean, Hunter Lawrence wore it Bud's Creek last year, and now Chase has worn it. I didn't think Chase was going to wear it, but he did. The stuff that Anderson was wearing here at Southwick, I haven't seen that since Eli Tomac wore it at Paris Raceway last year when they were debuting this gear. So that's good to see that. Obviously, we've seen the red worn by Chase at Paula this year and Arlington, and also Eli wore it in the first round of World Supercross last year. So yeah, the Alpine Stars gear was on point. Hunter's kit was pretty cool too, the blue and gold. Jason Anderson, like I said, I haven't seen that in a while. And Jet Lawrence, I don't know if you guys know this, he wore that red gear last year at Southwick too when they were debuting the stuff. So Alpine Stars gear was always on point. But Chase Sexton's setup, like I said, has been worn a few different times, and it's slowly, ever so slightly, becoming my favorite gear of the year. Hoping to get it. I'm actually going to go out and get a new setup for the scooter here this week. I really want to find that blue and green stuff, man. That and another one is what I'm looking for right now, and I haven't been able to find it. So yeah, Jet 1-1, Southwick again. Chase 2-2. Unbelievable pass by Dylan Ferrandis. That second moto. That is the pass of at least the series, maybe of all time. Maybe you can go back to his pass at Glendale by Eli Tomac in the whoops, because that was incredible too. But as for the Pro Motocross Championship, that is the pass of the year. And yeah, that's about it for Southwick. Now, really the last thing here, a little bit of a shorter episode because there's not much to talk about. I can't remember exactly what I said. My last pod. Oh, yeah, I can't remember exactly what I said. I think I said that he would be a wild card for one of the World Supercross races. on Star Yamaha after the year was over. I thought he was going to ride it out with Red Bull KTM, ride out the year with Red Bull KTM. No, Cooper Webb and Red Bull KTM split on Thursday, and I'm normally not shocked, even when the press release for Star Yamaha comes out for Cooper Webb, which honestly I'm expecting before the year runs out here. I don't know, man. I think Cooper Webb might ride a Star Yamaha here, at least in one of the last three, and then for sure Super Motocross, those playoff, whatever those are. And then I still think he'll be a wild card. I think he'll go do a wild card. He'll be a wild card at the final round of the World Supercross Championship in Australia. I think that'll just make the most sense. You know, race the Para Supercross thing on it. By the way, the Lawrence brothers are gonna race that. That'll be cool. And yeah, that was a big shock to see on Thursday morning. That Cooper Webb and Red Bull KTM split ways. I heard it's way more than just contract ending. Something with the they were forcing him to ride some suspension, but he gave him the middle finger and left. So yeah, that was big news. Other than that, Eli Tomac, I'm going to continue to say this. I'm not believing that 2-year deal that he has until it absolutely is confirmed. And by the way, I believe it was today or yesterday as I'm recording this. Like I said, post Southwick here. Man, I don't even remember anymore. Oh yeah, somebody blew me up and said, or I said, yeah, Webb's already signed with Star Yamaha, and somebody blew me up about it. By the way, the little blurb that Jason Wygant did about it on the broadcast today at Southwick really disappointed me. I know he's got to be a businessman, but still, you can at least mention something about it instead of saying, we don't know where he's going to go. The hell? Yes, you do. At least say there's rumors. Even though it is pretty much out that Cooper Webb has already signed that Star Yamaha deal. Y'all could blow me up in the comments, but hey, the haters are always right. And short guys prevail. Anyway, a lot of people have been blowing me up on like Facebook and stuff. By the way, Moto Facebook Moto, unreal. Like, it's absolutely unreal. But people were blowing me up saying, because it came out that the 2-year deal thing was a thing for Eli, and then I basically commented and said, that's wrong, he's only going 1 year SX only, which I hear, once again, that's only a rumor, but I hear from a very good source of mine that is actually the thing, that Eli Tomac is gonna go 1 year SX only for next year, beat the Lawrence brothers, shut all the Lawrence dick suckers up, and yeah. Hey, I'm not bought and paid for here. I'm not, like I will say every single podcast I do when I blow some big news out, and this goes to the same thing with Cooper Webb and my accusations about Jet Lawrence. I'm not bought and paid for. I don't really care. Like I keep saying, the only people I will not talk crap about is Feldham MX Sports, because they put this on. They allow us to have some entertainment during the weekends. Other than that, I don't have a problem blowing news out. Because I'm not bought and paid for, and it's just really sad to hear the media bounce around this stuff when y'all know. So honestly, I think the 2-year deal that people are putting out for Eli Tomac is just to get everybody excited. That's probably not what it is. I would be shocked if it's actually a 2-year deal. I don't know, man. I don't think Eli's just gonna half-ass this here. So yeah, that's about it I have on the pod here today. Short episode. Like I said, I have had some things to talk about. And yeah, If you want real news, you come to this podcast or you go to the Moto Aftermath show. Anyway, like I keep saying, life's busy, but this will eventually be on Spotify at one point in my life. I promise. One day I will get it all figured out. But life's busy. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this episode of the Coffee Moto Pod. Hope you all enjoyed it, and I will see you midweek or Spring Creek, post Spring Creek. I haven't decided yet. But yeah, once we have some more things to talk about, I will be back. I will see you guys later. Thank you for listening, and good night.